Hey guys, it is Scott the Steamroller Steen with a Steamroller Picks. It is the last day of November, everybody. It's the 30th, Saturday. It's college football. We got one of the biggest games of the week on tap, and we're going to talk about it here in just a minute. But you know the drill. Before we do, if you guys take a second, smash that like button, hit the subscribe, ring the bell. And if you're looking for my best bets, check out the offers in the description of today's video for my premium stuff. With that being said, we didn't do a video yesterday. We had no play on a Friday. We did have the Dolphins plus the points on Thanksgiving Day, and that went about like my other pick, which was the Lions laying the number. It did not go well. Uh, Dolphins just really couldn't get it together in the beginning, and then that was pretty much too tall of a hill to climb. And as far as the premium play, the Detroit 16-0 lead, and you just had that feeling that kicking field goals instead of scoring touchdowns was going to come back and bite us, and it certainly did. So, with that being said, let's take a look at the great state of Texas tonight, as that is where our best bet is going to be. And we're taking a look at Texas versus Texas A&M. We're going to ride the Aggies here, guys. As of the time that I wrote this, it was 5.5. So check your numbers. Might be able to get a little better than that, depending on where you are and what books you have available. But 5.5 will be our official play. This is pretty much a de facto playoff game, at least for the Longhorns. A little dicier for the Aggies, but you know what? If they beat the Horns this week and then they beat Georgia in the SEC championship game next week, they're going to have an excellent case despite having 3 losses the whole time. You knew there might be a 3-loss team that sneaks into the playoffs, and if they do, it very well could be these Texas A&M Aggies. Texas Longhorns are just another team that I really don't know how good they are. I mean, they're put up some great numbers and they look great at times, but five of their 6 SEC wins have come against teams with losing records. Now, against tougher competition, they haven't always shined. On the road, they were absolutely blasted by Georgia. They posted a 41% success rate against Arkansas. For reference, that ain't good. And they just averaged 5.6 yards per play against Vandy. Now they're going to face probably the best defense they have all year, or at least as good as Georgia. You look at the stat, Georgia gives up just 0.6 points per game less than A&M. And it hasn't gone well. Horns, they played Georgia, managed just 259 yards of offense, including 29 yards rushing on 22 carries. In addition, they lost a fumble, threw a pick, and they allowed Ewers to be sacked 7 times. And pressure on him is very, very important. He is an entirely different quarterback when he has to move his feet and respond to pressure. So it's going to be critical for A&M to disrupt Ewers as he tries to throw the football. Now, make no mistake, the Texas defense is outstanding. And Marcel Reed, quarterback for A&M, he's been inconsistent. Struggled against South Carolina. If you watch that game, and man, like this guy's not good. But then he absolutely looked like a baller against Auburn. Threw for 297, 66 more yards on the ground. It's going to be critical for A&M to get him out of the pocket, roll him out, misdirection, a lot of pre-snap motion. You've got to get Texas to commit extra resources like a sniper or a spy to stop Reed. And that should loosen up the defense just enough to allow them to move the ball against this monster defense. But the ace in the hole here is the fact that there's going to be over 100,000 screaming A&M fans at Kyle Field down there, and they will be the 12th man indeed. These guys have not got to show how much they hate the Longhorns since 2011, and they've got almost 14 years of anger pent up inside of them, ready to be released. I don't think this is going to be an easy win. I don't think Texas is going to roll over, but the Aggies may not even get the win. But you know what? I think they keep it close. Could be even opening the back door, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's just going to be a 1-score game all the way through. So let's do it. Let's take the Texas A&M Aggies plus the 5.5, and at the end of that one, you guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, everybody. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. And I hope we have a great Thanksgiving extended weekend here and to keep the profits rolling in. All right. Don't forget to drop your plays in the comment section. Want to know what you're on today? A lot of action going on. Full college football, full college basketball, Anxious to see what you got cooked up. All right. But let's go out there and make some money, and we'll win, lose, or draw. We'll be back tomorrow. Talk all about it. Take care. We'll see you then.